Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, babies and adults. And welcome. Today we're going to do more Halloween stuff. And we're going to make this alien or human embryo breeding chamber thing, which you can have as a interesting thing to put on your Halloween table for your a little bit more spacey Halloween party. So let's get going, shall we? So, what you need for this build is a yarl, some sheet foams, a candy translucent Easter egg, a book spine, some other sheet of plastic, and some Christmas lights. So we're making Easter stuff and Christmas stuff to make Halloween. Isn't that lovely? So we're starting here by making a little bit of a template here for what's gonna go around the whole thing. So we're just gonna do one section at a time here, because you see I'm folding it here and cutting it out in foam pieces here. You see I'm going to cut out the textures part here, so we have several of them. I'm slowly gonna show you how to do all the things here. So you see, like that. And how I get the correct angle was using one of these tools which is stamped out, which I will show you a little bit later. So now we have the base here, which I'm gonna cut out this thicker part of the stiffer plastic sheet here. This is an advertisement board, so this is quite good material. And you see I'm just gonna correct it to the size a little bit. You see, this is one of these tools. We just push this in and you will get an angle there. So that's what we're gonna use to do this. It's a very cheap and efficient tool, otherwise you just have to eyeball it and use it as a template. You see, there we go. The egg is fitting there very, very nicely. And now I make some support there on the sides also, so it will be a little bit more stable. You see, now I'm taking the Christmas lights here and I'm threading it through the bottom, and now I have glued them on all the places where they're gonna go, and it look a little bit more not good enough. So now we're gonna take this spine here for book binding, and I'm just gonna cut them off here to make stiff little circles here. If you can just open up and push over like that, and it will look nice and tidy. And now we're gonna drilling a hole in the yard here, so we can actually fill this with batteries and stuff like that. You see, just putting it through there and gluing it on the back side, so there you can just open it up. And also it has a little bit light in the bottom there, so it will look very, very nice on the tables. So now you see here I am going to put the egg here, and you see it actually holds better with the lights there. And also you see it has chicken on it, very nice little chickens, because this is Easter stuff. And now you see I'm going to paint this whole black here. The other two, which I just gonna spray paint them, because this was my test thing here. And you see now I'm gonna put a little bit of a thing in the bottom there where the features can be, which I have 3D printed, what I forgot to mention in the start there. But you can buy some cheap little features, or having everything else in this, like candy, due to it is a Halloween thing. So now I just have some detailed parts here. We just have it's some kitchen cabinet parts, which I am just gonna rearrange in glue, so they will look a little bit more interesting in the bottom of the egg there. And now you see I'm taking this baby here and I'm burning holes in it so I can put the wires inside it. Don't make holes in babies, they will be very sad if you do that. Also, you might have a visit from the police if you start doing this. But anyway, also don't put babies in eggs again, because they're coming from eggs. I have heard from unreliable sources. Also some kind of bird was involved. I don't know. But anyway, now you see I'm struggling here, but pushing this into this little hole for the detail part here, which is quite redundant, but I decided just to put it inside of the foam instead here. So if you look, for those of you who remember, they actually have a scene like this in Matrix when they explain stuff. If that looks familiar, the egg sacs of humans. But anyway, there we go now. We have an egg in there. And also now some nice shots here of the... Here you go! But thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye. And I made 3 of them! Because why not?